Give me some of your, you have 23 years of this.
Yeah.
Give me some of your favorite words, some of the words that have really like, wow, that was a word that gave me focus for a year, that really moved the dials, that really made a difference.
So we've also done this with our kids and our families as well. So I'm going to start with a word that my wife used.
Okay.
Just to illustrate the impact of this in a little different way. But back in 2008, she was diagnosed with 4-stage colon cancer. And actually, she was 37 years old. Her dad, many, many years before, at the same age of 37, was diagnosed with that cancer and was dead 2 years later. So when she got this diagnosis in 2008.
And how old are your kids at this stage?
Yeah, they're all young. They're all under 10. They're all under 10. So it was a pretty challenging time. We have 4 kids. And so I remember the fear coming in. I remember a whole bunch of things happening, a lot of emotion, wondering if her path was going to be the same path as her dad's. And we decided, that we would overcome this in some way. And she had 2 surgeries, both successful. Heading into the year 2009, we got a lot of bad news. Every time we went to Hopkins, the doctors would evaluate her status, and we got a lot of bad news for many, many weeks. So it got to the point where every time we went in, it was just like, oh boy, this is going to be fun. I actually had a meeting with a couple of doctors. My wife didn't know about this till I told the story, and I just said, hey, listen, the next time we come in, if you could lead with some hope, if you could lead with some good news, I would personally appreciate it, and it might give us some momentum to get out of this. So 2009, she selected the word believe.
Wow.
And she actually used that word. So believe was that we believe that nothing is impossible for those who believe. We believe that nothing is impossible for God. And no matter how dark the circumstances were at the moment, we were going to believe and trust that things were going to get better and that she would get well. And she also used that word. And by the way, things don't always get better, right?
Right. Right.
Things don't always go the way you want.
That's why I say it's a good life, not a great life, not an awesome life. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. And there's suffering and challenges, and it's part of the human condition. But it's part of what makes the highs so good,
Right.
The things that you value. But so she picked that word. And as we selected her medical team, we interviewed all of these folks who were just geniuses in their field. And we asked them one question. We always ended with one question. Do you believe that she can be well? And I'll tell you this, 90% of the doctors actually said no. And we put together the team based upon the ones that said, yes, I believe that you can be well.
Wow.
And that ended up being prophetic. So she walked through that year of belief, through ups and downs and good days and bad days. And now we stand, 13 years later, she's completely cancer-free and healed. And it's an amazing story, but it changed everything about her mindset, about what she did with her body, about how she took care of her health, and even relationships, just the healing in that.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that one, Jimmy. That's amazing. And that's one of the reasons why, right? Little snow on the roof, a few crows at the eyes. I think people need to do a better job listening to this show today or any show. Tell me what you've done. Tell me where you've been. Don't just be a yapper. Okay, you've got to have some experience. You have to have been there and done that and speak from experience. Otherwise, you're just speaking in concept form. I mean, what else is there? When you're looking down the barrel of the love of your life at a young age with 4 young kids, and it could have gone the other way, but you made the choice. And this word becomes the prism. It's like the glasses you wear. So obviously, you're interviewing these brilliant people. Well, normally, what's the tendency? I'm going to defer. This person's a brilliant doctor. They're at Johns Hopkins. They're at this fantastic institution. Therefore, I'm going to abdicate my own mind, and they're going to tell me what to do, as opposed to, do you believe my bride can get well? Do you believe that she can be healed? And if the answer is no, why in the heck do I have someone on the team who doesn't believe?
Exactly.
Right? I think that Zig Zigley's talked about the kamikaze pilot on his 27th mission. There's not a lot of commitment there.
Exactly.
And so you put together those that believed, and away you went. And how profound. And what a great example of the one word, of the glasses that you wear, and how you view everything.